finishing October on yet again a warm and dry note. It's only fitting to finish out the month the way most of the month has gone. Warm and dry, and it looks like it's going to end up being the driest month on record in Philadelphia, the driest month overall, not just the driest October. We haven't had any rain at all this month. Just a trace fell last week. Let's take a look outside, and you can see it's looking a little hazy as we brighten up this morning, but starting off nice and mild outside. Pulling up our map here, I do want to start with our current temperatures, and you can see just how much warmer it is this morning than in recent mornings. We started the past couple of days near freezing in many spots. Today, not so much. 53 in the city, 48 down in Millville, off to the north and west even. We're looking at mid-40s in Allentown, Pottstown, Coatesville this morning. And we do have a little bit of fog that's been showing up out there on our maps. Let's turn on the cloud layer, and you can kind of see the fog is mainly up here over northern New Jersey. So right now, as far as visibilities are concerned, most areas are seeing a full 9 or 10 miles. It's just Trenton that right now is reporting pretty much socked in with fog, 0 miles of visibility there. So if you're up near Mercer County, there is some patchy dense fog there, but the rest of us are good to go this morning. Putting the map down and pulling up today's expected 3 things to know. What you need to know when you walk out the door. It's not as chilly this morning, not as chilly as it has been, 40s and 50s. Halloween, very warm and breezy near the record of 82. And then rainfall, we may end this historic dry streak on Friday. Shower chances on Friday, meaning we may end this stretch at 33 days after tomorrow without rain. But today, Gotta give it the A+. It's mostly sunny, and we're headed to the mid to upper 70s. That's about 15 degrees above average. Coming up, your trick-or-treat forecast, and I'll take you through those shower chances on Friday. For now, let's send it over to Kim Hudson with your morning trade. We've already had 3 days in the 80s, and well, we may have a 4th by the end of the week here, the end of the month. Tomorrow, the last day of the month, we are headed for near record high temperatures. Here's a live look at Bethlehem right now. You can see the fall foliage still in effect, although starting to see things get a little bit more sparse across, especially the northern parts of the area. A lot of those leaves have come down, but still beautiful right now in Bethlehem. And it is mild out there. There's a little bit of a haze outside as the sun comes up, but visibilities are fine, all except for Trenton right now, which is reporting some fog in place there, but it's much warmer than it has been. We've got temperatures in the upper 40s and even in the 50s right now. And look at the entire Northeast. Temperature change in the past 24 hours. We're seeing departures of 9 degrees warmer than this time yesterday in Philadelphia. Ocean City, Maryland's 15 degrees warmer. Look up toward Albany, 23 degrees warmer than yesterday. And in Bangor, Maine, 26 degrees warmer than this time yesterday. A huge surge of warmth as a warm front has lifted through the region and is really ushering in this southwest flow. Temperatures heating up, but often you see that out ahead of a cold front, and that's exactly what this is. So we are warming up today and tomorrow. Today's high 77, mostly sunny. Tonight, very mild again, 57. You don't need the heavy coats tomorrow morning when you step out the door. And tomorrow for Halloween, look at that, 82 degrees our forecast high, and that is also the record high from 1946. That is also the only time we've had Halloween above 80 degrees in Philadelphia. We may have time number 2 tomorrow. But let's take a look at the changes, because the pattern is starting to shift a little bit. A strong storm system brought snow to the Intermountain West yesterday, and that system is now kind of ejecting out into the plains where a cold front is setting up shop. There may be the threat for severe weather today over parts of Missouri, and that front will then continue to move eastward across the region, across the eastern half of the country by Friday. Out ahead of it, that's the surge of warmth for your Halloween. We're talking record heat, rain at last, and then a cool down coming. That's what we're looking at in the next few days. Lots going on here. High pressure centered off the coast, pumping in this nice warm air from the south and west. So a very warm Halloween. Near record temperatures, not only here in Philadelphia, but New York City, D.C., right down into the Carolinas. Front comes through midday Friday. Now, Friday, the cold air is on a bit of a delay. So even though we have that chance for showers late morning into the midday time frame, we'll still get well into the 70s. It's Friday night into Saturday that cooler air starts to settle in. Saturday, 4 o'clock, we've got that cool breeze from the north, and it feels much more like early November is supposed to feel. If you're headed to State College, by the way, for that big Penn State-Ohio State game on Saturday, it's going to be nice. Temperatures in the 50s and lots of sunshine. How much rain are we talking? We're not talking much. We're talking maybe a few hundredths of an inch. Some spots could pick up a tenth of an inch. So this is just a band of light showers. You can see rainfall amounts, nothing impressive, but it would be enough to end that stretch of dry days. It looks like it may come to an end on Friday. Now, if we don't pick up any rain at the airport, that stretch will continue, and there's no more appreciable rain really in the forecast. So we'll see if we get any rain on Friday. Scattered showers midday, and then cooler behind the front Saturday and Sunday. Nice weather for the Eagles on Sunday. We also fall back this weekend, so the clocks go back Sunday at 2 a.m. You probably want to set them back before you go to bed Saturday night. Great time to remember to test the smoke alarms, change the batteries there. We get that extra hour of sleep, so to speak, lose it again the next day, but the sun also sets an hour earlier. So that means our new sunrise time, 6:32. It'll be brighter in the mornings here, but look at that. Sunset time on Sunday, brutal, 4:55. And once it goes into the 4 o'clock hour on Sunday, it stays in the 4 o'clock hour until January 15th. That is the bad news. But here's the good news. Take a look at your next weather 7-day forecast, and you can see we've got a stretch of pretty nice days. Sunshine today, 77, that near record Halloween tomorrow, shower chance on Friday, and then it's a crisp but sunny November weekend, and it looks nice for voters on Election Day. We're going to head back to 75 degrees on Tuesday. Let's get a check on your morning traffic. Here's Kim. Good morning.